Today we will start with roles and responsibilities of mid-level healthcare providers. So this mid-level healthcare provider course is incorporated in the community health nursing subject from 2019. Trained and competent human resources are essential for an effective healthcare delivery system. So there is a pressing need to strengthen health subcenter to provide comprehensive primary health care including for non-communicable diseases. So there is global evidence that suggests that suitably trained service providers can provide considerable primary care. So when we see the manpower distribution in the healthcare setting, there is always discrimination in urban and rural setting. So as one of the measures to increase the availability of such appropriately qualified human resource, especially in rural and remote areas, on 13th November 2013, the Cabinet approved the introduction of 3.5-year BSc course in community health. Again, qualified Ayurveda doctors and BSc and GNM nurses can be trained in public health and primary care through suitably designed bridge program in community health. So such qualified human resource may function as mid-level healthcare providers and call community health officers. Let's see some definition of mid-level healthcare provider. So some definitions are like who is trained, authorized and regulated to work autonomously. So mid-level healthcare provider also is a person who receives pre-service training at higher education institution for at least a total of 2 to 3 years and whose scope of practice includes but not restricted to being able to diagnose, manage and treat illness, disease and impairments, including perform surgery where appropriately trained, as well as engaged in preventive and promotive care. Okay, so these functions like diagnosing, managing or treating illnesses and diseases, they will be trained and they have the authority to work autonomously. So this is the definition. The trained mid-level healthcare providers are expected to carry out public health functions, ambulatory care, management and leadership at the health and wellness centers. The different job responsibilities are like implement national programs, administration and management at health and wellness centers, health education and encourage awareness about family planning, maternal and child health and non-communicable diseases, preventive, promotive and curative care, identification of danger signs and referral after pre-referral stabilization, implement biomedical waste disposal guidelines and infection control policies, supervision of health workers for maternal and child health, family planning and nutrition related services. In India, middle-level health providers are considered as auxiliary healthcare provider and they are bestowed with the responsibilities of health worker male and health worker female. So we will see these responsibilities one by one. First one is health worker female. So we will see what are the responsibilities of health worker female or female health worker that has to be carried out by middle level health provider. So first one is the maternal and child health. So in maternal and child health, the responsibilities are like register and provide care to pregnant women, ensure that each woman comes for at least 4 antenatal visits. So these 4 antenatal visits, these are the minimum number of visits, so maximum can be more as per the requirement of the cases. Then get basic laboratory investigations done for her, refer women with high risk pregnancy. So by this time I think you would all know about what is high risk pregnancy, what are the conditions where we can consider the pregnancy as a high risk. So once you investigate the case, then as per your finding you can refer the high risk cases. Then make at least 2 postnatal visits. Once delivery is done, always you should encourage for institutional delivery. So once the patient is discharged to home, then you have to go for at least 2 postnatal visits. Then assess the growth and development of infant and provide immunization. Next, the responsibility is related to family planning. So what are the job responsibilities under family planning? Let's see. So first one is maintaining eligible couple register. Then motivate the couples for family planning services. Distribute conventional and oral contraceptives to the couples. Motivate couples who have completed family for permanent methods of sterilization, and organize health education for the same. So whatever family planning related information you should give to the eligible couple, and for that you have to make the register first, the register of the eligible couple in your particular area of work. Then you have to motivate them for adopting small family norms, and also you have to motivate those couples who have completed their families for permanent sterilization. Next responsibility is medical termination of pregnancy. For medical termination of pregnancy, first you have to identify women who require the termination of pregnancy and refer them to approved institution. So under MTP Act, the government have approved some institutions. So in government approved institution only, MTP should be contacted. So you have to refer them to that approved institutions only. Then educate women about harmful effects of septic abortion and acquaint them about safe abortion services in the community. Another responsibility is regarding nutrition. So here you have to identify cases of malnutrition and refer them to primary care facility. Again, you have to distribute iron folic acid to women and children. Then you have to work in collaboration with Anganwadi workers, because they are the link workers between the community people and the healthcare services. So you should always be in collaboration with Anganwadi workers. Then provide vitamin A supplementation to all children below 6 years. Next responsibility is immunization. So immunization must be done for all the pregnant women and all the children below 5 years of age. So for pregnant women, the immunization should be done with tetanus toxoid. Then for children below 5 years, all vaccines under universal immunization program. Other responsibilities include implementation of communicable disease control program in her area, then recording of vital events. So you already know what are the vital events like birth, death, marriage, etc. Treatment of minor ailments, like treat minor ailments and provide first aid in case of emergencies and disasters. Then maintaining all records of own health facility pertaining to mother and child health services, immunization and family planning. Then coordination with other team members like ASHA, Anganwadi worker, medical officer, etc. So let's see the job responsibilities of health worker male that has to be carried out by the middle level healthcare provider. It includes mainly two: record keeping and implementation of national health programs. So record keeping of all the activities performed by him and different events going on in his working area. So let's see what are the activities to be carried out under national health programs. So first one is National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program. So here the responsibilities will be active surveillance, collect blood smears in case of malaria, then assist in spraying operation, assist in administration of radical treatment, and provide health education. In health programs like National Leprosy Elimination Program or RNTCP, the responsibilities will be like identify cases and refer to health facility with doctors, maintain records of patients and ensure they are taking treatment and health education. So for all the communicable diseases, the activities will be almost similar. Then other responsibilities are like assisting health worker female in MCH services, immunization and family planning services, then ensure environmental sanitation. Today we have discussed about roles and responsibilities of middle level healthcare provider. Hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.